Andrea. In this video, you are going to get 3 secrets to lift your saggy butt. You know, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that just because you're losing weight, that you're gonna get a great butt. If you can see people who have lost weight, that doesn't mean that they've got a really nice, firm, round butt, because they're focusing on all the wrong things. I know from experience. I used to be overweight, and even when I lost the weight, I still had a saggy butt. It just kind of hung there. But after trying a million things, I finally figured out the secrets to lift a saggy butt, and now I've got a nice firm tushy that I love to show off in a bikini, and I'm gonna show you some of my top secrets today. Okay, here's my first secret. Do resistance butt training. Now by resistance, I mean actually using weight to put resistance on that muscle. A lot of women think that if they lift weights that they're gonna get all bulky and look like a man, but actually when you target the muscle with resistant weight training, it actually gets tighter and toner because muscle takes up much less space than fat does. So you'll see that your clothes are getting looser and looser because your butt is getting tighter and tighter. And don't worry if you were born with those fat storing genetics, so was I, and I thought I would never be able to lift my saggy butt, but I promise you, these butt resistant movements, I'm gonna share one of my best ones with you today. You are gonna be amazed at how your butt can get lifted and firm in a really short time. So this exercise I'm gonna share with you today is called a rainbow. And just coming down onto the ground, it's great if you wanna do this exercise with me. You can find a nice, comfortable mat, or you can also do this on a carpet. Just make sure that you've got some kind of protection for your knees. So even if you're putting a towel underneath. What we're gonna do is we're going to grab a weight. I have a 15-pound weight here. You can start with a 5-pound or a 10-pound weight, whatever you feel comfortable. Most important thing to do is to put your muscle under resistance, because that's gonna get you more results even faster, and that's gonna build that lean tone muscle that gives you a really great shape to your butt, and it's gonna lift that saggy butt fast. So while you're setting up for the rainbows, you're gonna place your hands underneath your shoulders. So take a moment to line up your wrists to your elbows and your shoulders, and then place your hands shoulder width apart. It's really important that you have the good foundation so that when your knees are underneath your hips and then your knees are hips distance apart, you can feel that all 4 corners of your hands and your knees, it's all really nice and balanced. This is going to prevent injury as well as isolate the butt muscle. So I'm going to show you the movement without the weight. It's called a rainbow. You're just going to lift your knee up to the side and then lower it down. Let's try that one more time. Just lift the knee up and lower it down. Okay, let's do the other side. Practice with me. Lift the knee up and lower it down. Lift the knee up and lower it down. Now I'm going to add that weight resistance so that we really target into the top of the butt muscle. It's called the gluteus muscle. It's gonna give you that nice round upward lift. You take the weight and you place it right behind your knee. And you can see that this is gonna give a nice, firm anchor so that I can lock my knee tight. I'm going to set up back in my form. Take a moment to get all the balance. Now, keeping that muscle engaged the entire time, I'm going to lift the knee and lower. All right, you feel the difference? Let's do this 5 times. Make sure you're breathing, really isolating that butt muscle. You can feel the top of the butt muscle rounding. Use your breath. Last one. Get that knee up there and bring it down. Woo! You can feel how just a few exercises really get in there. That's because we're using the weight. So work up to doing 50 reps on each side. That's gonna really get your tone tight tushy that's gonna lift the saggy butt. Now remember, there are lots of weight resistant butt exercises that you can do. This is one of my favorites and it's called rainbows. Keep practicing and you'll see results fast.